Welcome back, fuckers. Alrighty, today we are going to quickly run through how to get an aircraft loadout or load your F-18 with bombs, missiles, guns, whatever you want to carry on it. How to do that. So there's a couple of options you can do. So default is when you're on the ground, you hit the backslash key and it will bring up your radio comms when you're up in the top right here. So we want to go to F8 ground crew, and now we're going to go rearm refuel. Okay, and it's going to bring up. There we go. Just froze up for a second. It's going to bring up our, this is our rearm refuel window. So we can select our fuel quantity, our gun ammunition, gun type. If you want to change to default to traces or vice versa, you can change the amount of chaff and flare that you can carry. Okay, you can set that to whatever. And then you've got your loadouts here. So you can make custom loadouts, which I've done here, all these ones. Okay, you can make them in the mission editor, and I've got a video in my tutorial series on how to do a custom loadout for the Hornet or any other aircraft you want, but we're not going to worry about that today. So we're just going to go through loading up. So we're going to right click on our station, so you can see here station 1, station 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we've got our smoke pod as well if you want to fly an aerobatics online. So station 1, it tells you what you can fit on there. So we can fit this ACMI pod. You don't really need to worry about that. Okay, you're not going to be shooting anything of that. Air-to-air missile, so you've got AIM-9L, AIM-9M, AIM-9X, and then you've got a CATM, so AIM-9M, which is a training missile. Okay, so in order of effectiveness, the AIM-9L is the least effective Sidewinder we've got on the Hornet. The AIM-9M is the next, and then the AIM-9X is the most capable. So most people generally would take the AIM-9X when they are taking the Hornet out for doing for combat. So you can load AIM-9s on both of the wingtip stations, right? Station 9 and Station 1. On the outboard pylons, okay, we've got air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, bombs, pods, and rockets. Okay, you've got all this stuff that you can choose from. So in 2.7, it actually gives you a little bit of a description on what each thing is. So before it would just say, you know, Zuni rocket, it wouldn't say unguided rockets, HE frag, it wouldn't say any of that stuff, so it's definitely a lot better now. So you can choose whatever you want. AIM-120C AMRAAM is probably the one that most people use in the Hornet when they're doing, you know, air combat. You want to take the AMRAAM with you. The AIM-120, the C model, is the one. So you can either do a single rack, all right, so it shows you one, or you can also do a double rack. Okay, AIM-120C. Double rack there. You can also, on the outboards, you're also able to carry AIM-9s. Okay, so you can carry more AIM-9s if you want, and you can also carry a double. So I can carry 6 AIM-9Xs if I wanted to. Right, so if you're planning on trying to be sneaky and shoot people with Sidewinders, carry more Sidewinders. If not, you can carry whatever you want. You just right click on each station and it'll give you a drop down on what you can and can't fit. Fuel tanks go on the inboard pylons. You can put fuel tanks on. We'll also put a fuel tank on the center line. Let's get this thing decked out. Generally, this is a new thing as well for 2.7. So you've got the option of putting the ATFLIR pod on the left-hand cheek station. Okay, so that is the latest and greatest targeting pod that has come out with the Hornet. And then you've got the older Lightning pod. So you can choose between the two of those. There's, you know, they each have their own purpose. So ATFLIR is the new one. Generally on the cheek station, so station 4 and 6, you can only carry AIM-7s or AIM-120s. And then from there, we're just going to go with a bomb loadout. So let's take a GBU 38. Take one GBU 38 on both pylons. All right, and it tells you there GBU 38 JDAM, 500-pound GPS guided bomb. So it gives you a description on all this stuff now, which makes it a lot easier to figure out what stuff is instead of knowing all the names of it. So that's our loadout we're going to rock, and we're just going to press OK. We can also change your livery here. Okay, if you've got custom livery, so I've got the our VFA 45 skin. And then you just press OK.
Request refueling.
And they'll do their
Request
thing.
rearming.
All right, copy. It's going to give us a quick top up of gas. 10,700 each pound. That's our fuel. Also for your bingo, you can just left click and hold on the button and it will just set your bingo. So that all that's doing is setting an alarm when your fuel gets to that whatever pound of fuel, it'll set an alarm off in the cockpit, which will alert you that your fuel has reached a certain point. So you're like, all right, I need to head back and get a rearm or go get a refuel. So let's watch our jet get armed up. So we've got fuel tanks going on. Now we should have our ATFLIR on the left, AIM 120 on the right, and then fuel tanks. There we go. And then we're going to have one GBU 38 on each outboard pylon. And then our AIM 9X is on the wingtips. There we go. And there we go, rearming complete. So now we are loaded up and all the weapon systems are loaded. We can use these bombs. So you just got to make sure you don't taxi until it says rearming complete. Even if the bombs are fitted to the jet, if you start taxiing before it says rearm complete, the bombs won't be loaded onto your aircraft. In terms of the computer won't recognize that they're actually fitted and you won't be able to use them. So just wait till you hear the ground crew say rearming complete and then you're good to taxi. All right, and we can confirm there on our stores page. We've now got one J82, which is the JDAM GBU38, fuel tank on the inboard, fuel tank on the center line, ATFLIR on the left, AIM 120 on the right cheek station, another fuel tank on the inboard, another JDAM on the right, and then we've got AIM 9Xs on wingtip station. So you can see all there, that's our weapon loadout. We've got 578 rounds of freedom in the gun. So that is how you get a aircraft loadout, guys, on the F-18 Hornet and any other aircraft in the game. Actually, they all work the same. One last thing before we go, a quick little shortcut saving you from going that and then F8 and then F1 to bring the window up. And you can just press left alt and apostrophe and it will bring this up as well. So if you're in a hurry, left alt apostrophe saves you a bit of time, gets you to the same screen. Alrighty guys, I hope you liked that one. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a bunch. And if you have already subscribed, thank you very much, appreciate it. And yeah, lastly but not least, I do stream on Twitch Monday to Friday at 1300 Australian Western Standard Time. So link will be in the description down below. Click the button, click the link, give us a follow there on Twitch, and then you'll get notified when I am live, and you can ask us all kinds of questions on stream, watch me fly, DCS, and yeah, come hang out. Alrighty, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed. Catch us on the next one. Peace.